Mahalo for being with us, Leina. So please explain to us the history of IHS and where are we now in our society and in terms of IHS's role?
IHS has been around since the early 1980s. It started off with ministry on the street and turned into shelter, and now we've expanded into a full spectrum of services. We are now Hawaii's largest provider of homeless services in the state. And really what I see IHS as is an extension of our community. We're a gathering place for people to serve and provide volunteer time and efforts to really help address the issues of our community so that we can all help our community move forward together.
What have you noticed since the 80s that we can address right now?
The client that we used to serve in the 80s was our neighborhood alcoholic. It was somebody who had stumbled on difficult times. It was the mother, single mother who was trying to get out of domestic violence or a poor situation. And what we've done is we're still seeing that population, but we've been able to address some of those individuals. We've had a reduction in 43% in the past 5 years in family homelessness, but the other populations still remain. We're also seeing an increase in those with mental illness, those who are medically frail, those who are elderly, and also those who are having substance abuse issues.
And how is IHS funded?
IHS is funded through our generous community supporters, and it's really the generosity of talent and labor and also dollars of our community who rise to the occasion and open up their checkbooks. We also have government grants who help fund our programs such as outreach and homeless prevention, where we're able to help provide rental relief, security deposits to those who are coming off of the street, and also to help individuals who are in housing but in unstable situations stay housed. We also have outreach efforts and shelter as well.
With the complexity of the issue and all the different facets that your organization is addressing, what can a citizen do in Hawaii? How can we approach this personally?
We really are the answer, each one of us. Every homeless person has the same needs that you or I have. So if we need a haircut, so do they. If we need a dental appointment, so do they. So we as citizens of Hawaii, when we extend ourselves by offering our time and our talent and our abilities, we're able to rise out of the situation together and help support each other.
And do you have training programs or preparation programs for the public, so that we are more comfortable as we come in and volunteer our services?
We have volunteer opportunities in our health clinics. We have volunteer opportunities to help serve hot meals. We love it when our community members come into our specialty shelters, our medical respite, and just talk story with some of our kupuna. There's a lot of stigma around being homeless, but some of the populations that we're currently serving, like our kupuna, have fallen on hard times, and they're just like you or I. So having somebody supportive and loving, just having a good conversation with them really goes a long way. So we always have open doors to volunteers of all types.
Given the complexities of what we're all dealing with and facing and approaching here in Hawaii, where is IHS now going?
Lila, we're really hoping to have a population-centered approach where we're addressing individuals who have substance use issues, mental health needs, who are elderly and frail, and providing a safe space for them at our 551 Dillingham location. What we're hoping to do is identify individuals in the community who are homeless and have higher needs, pull them off of the street in partnership with CORE and HPD, community business members and individuals, really helping to get these people transitioned to the right place. We can stabilize them, get them the help they need, if it's detox services, mental health services, and help transition them to permanent supportive housing where they'll really be supported in a long-term manner in the best setting. So that's our next goal at IHS, and we're really excited for how that will help the community when we can partner together and make that successful.
In parting, what might you say to help us regain our balance so that we can be of service to those folks that you are servicing?
I think the past 2 years have been challenging, but it's also taught each one of us resilience. We've gone through hard times, so we all know that the plight of humanity and suffering is something we now all share together. We're all in this together, and if we can pull together and support one another through COVID, through mental illness, through building resiliency and building community, we will be better off together in Hawaii.
Thank you so much for sharing your time and your mana'o and also the work of the Institute of Human Services. Mahalo, Leina.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me in my conversation with Leina Ijacic, who is the Chief Administrative Officer with Institute for Human Services.